Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to explain to you what is programmatic SEO and why you still need it in 2026. So the old style of doing programmatic SEO would be to create a bunch of articles like this, where say you've got a application in the social media scheduling space, you might create articles like social media scheduler for government, for SaaS founders, for startups, for YouTube, where it's basically the same exact page, except from you've dynamically replaced certain elements to target a specific niche. And that way, people could generate potentially thousands of unique pages, even though 90% of the content is still identical, and then rank on Google. Google, through its helpful content guidelines, completely destroyed these kinds of pages, and they completely unranked overnight because Google deemed that they were just regurgitating the same crap on every single page, and it didn't really work. Well, that would be the old way of doing it, but with AI tools, you can sort of do a similar thing and it can still work as long as every single page is completely unique, has unique content that is completely tailored towards the audience that you're trying to target. And luckily, AI tools are very good at doing this. So in this video, what we're going to do is use Claude to generate programmatic SEO content ideas through this prompt that we've got here. And if you want this prompt, just comment prompt below and I'll send it over. But we'll run this in Claude Code. All you have to do is put in your website. We're currently running it for my own product, Spectre SEO, which is SEO automation. And then it will go off and then give back to us high quality targeted articles that we can then publish automatically using Spectre itself, which will go off, research the keyword, research your business, and then return high quality articles that you can publish to your website automatically. And this way, you can then start to rank for thousands of individual keywords and then start to bring in lots and lots of organic traffic. Now, this website here has been going for over 5 years and now it's ranking for 2.9 thousand organic keywords. Doing this manually would be completely unpractical, but with things like programmatic SEO with AI and AI automation, now all of this is completely achievable again, and you can start to see numbers like this. I'm not going to be disingenuous and say that you're going to see this overnight. This can take potentially years of investment. And now this website here is getting 23.8 thousand organic traffic every single month, which would cost them, if they were to pay for that in paid ads, $29.6 thousand. But you can get it all for free if you invest in the right tools to grow your business in the correct way. So when people say programmatic SEO is dead, they're referring to the old way of doing it. But if we use the correct SEO tools, we can now take advantage of it again. So let's head over to Claude Code, and we've got the prompt here. I'll put my business in here, spectreseo.com, and we'll just hit enter on this and then see the results that we get. So first, it's going to go off and analyze our website, bringing in things like the description, finding out what the website is about, what kind of niche the product is in, and then using that, it's going to send queries off to Ahrefs to get actual real keyword data. So I just need to click allow on this. So this means that the prompt is not just shooting in the dark, it's giving us results based on real numbers from a solid data source, being Ahrefs. And while this is running, I'll just explain how we can use the results of this with Spectre. So first, just head over to spectreseo.com. And click get started. Once you put your website in, it's going to give you a dashboard giving you things like your current domain rating, the maximum keyword difficulty you can target, and then start to generate keyword ideas that you can also rank for. So if you don't want to use Claude and you don't have an Ahrefs subscription, Spectre will actually automate all of this and generate a new article every single day. But if you do want more control over the keywords and you do have an Ahrefs subscription and a Claude subscription, then you can use both of those tools to also enhance Spectre. But again, you don't need it. It will do all of it automatically. It will find long tail variants that you can actually rank for based on your domain rating. And then in the scheduler here, it will generate different article types every single day and publish them to your website automatically. So then you can start to grow your organic traffic and start to rank for thousands of organic keywords. And then you can start to build up your organic traffic slowly over time. So you can see here that the prompt has now finished, and you can see that it's found that Spectre is an SEO tool. It's an SEO automation tool, and it's targeting variants within that particular niche in the style of programmatic SEO. So we've got best AI SEO tools for SaaS companies, for e-commerce stores, for Shopify stores, for agencies. And you can see it's just going to append a niche to a term that people are likely searching for. So then we can use this to start to create articles that are hyper-focused on that particular persona. And so they're far more likely to convert into paying customers if we do it this way. So once this has returned our results, we can literally just copy them here, come to Spectre SEO, and we can click add keywords. So if we want to override the keywords manually that it's generating, we just pop them all in, just get rid of all these extra bits here. In fact, we can just ask Claude to do that. Okay, so we can just copy this back into Spectre, paste this in, press schedule articles, and then Spectre will generate a unique title for each keyword, targeting that particular keyword. It will go off, do all of the research on your business, on competitors, on the general keyword landscape using keyword APIs, and then give us high quality articles that we can then rank for. So when people say that programmatic SEO is dead, they're just referring to the old pre-AI version of doing it. But with AI, it's still completely possible using tools like Claude and Spectre. And that's how you can start to rank for thousands of keywords and start to get thousands of organic traffic every single month. If you want the prompt for this, again, just comment prompt below and I'll send it over. But otherwise, if you want more tips like this, I've linked another video here. And if you want to see more from me, then please subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.